one was this one was about Kanye status. This was
right. So
I think this one got more traction. The one you're
okay. So I think this is. So I don't think you were on my radar from that one. Although
correct,
that whole thing,
ranted.
thing just sort of broke in such a crazy way. There were so many pieces written.
Thank you.
So let's back up. So then, when you write this piece about Kanye and Kansas, now you know Kansas.
I am yours, the end of the world, or such time as you see fit.
G'day y'all, at Trav's again. Love being here. It's a little windy, looks like it's going to rain later this afternoon, which kind of sucks because I've got a lesson on the golf course today, so we'll see. Hopefully it blows over. Today, same thing as last video, where I was practicing in the house. Now we're going to be getting that butt. I put the bipod on. I actually believe I have to look at wind today. I'm looking down the range, and some of the trees are going. Yesterday it was really windy. I was on the golf course yesterday and balls were moving 20 yards left to right, and the flag sticks were humming. Holy jumping, they were humming. So there is some movement today. So I still haven't set up my Kestrel perfectly, especially in the app, so I won't be using it for impact, but we're at 100, so you know, we're playing around with that anyway in the scope, not needed in the Kestrel. So other than that, let's go. Let's play some shooting. I love playing shooting.
Chimpanzees murder, and
let's shoot.
In the animal kingdom, it's not to say that mother in the early 70s stood to lose money by getting married to a guy, right? Because of the perverse incentives of the welfare state. That said, it's not just because the welfare state was one of the causes of the decline of the black family doesn't imply that taking it away would repair it. So I think
So I feel a little bit better. I can't get the tripod level because it just sticks into those grooves in the bipod. I keep saying tripod last video, or the video before last. The bipod. I can't get it level. I think I got to dig more into the ground. But it wasn't too bad. I got 4 where I wanted to, a little bit low and left, 2 just low, 1 off the target. It wasn't too bad. Let's have a look.
Forget what he thinks about things for a moment. Clearly, hundreds of thousands or millions of people are watching this. I came on a live show. I said whatever I believe.
So that group actually felt good. Both group have. Technically in the first group I did touch paper. The second group, it looks like I've got 2 off to the left. Felt really good. I'm still fighting with, it's not I'm fighting with the bipod. Now my mat has these bipod grippers at the end, and one of them's folded over. Well, they're both folded over, but one of them I've just moved to the stitching. So I've got to put a bit more stitching in there to make the thing smaller. The first 3 shots of that group were very, very close. Well inside of 1 MOA. well inside. And the other two are left and
the trench they're
one
lying in.
about a MOA up and down from each other, but
Charles Murray retweeted you.
3 MOA left, 1.5 MOA. So I'm looking at the lines on the paper.
That's like 2
So
words of ad hominem. Ad hominem.
once again, 3 good and 2 bad every single time.
Yeah, it's ad hominem twice over.
But we seem to be in this place now where people like lists. You know, the SPLC is making lists of people that are bad people. You know, there was this alternative influencer graph that you probably saw that tried to link together. I didn't even know probably 10 or 15 of the people on there, and you know, and I looked at the list after where they're including me in this like crazy whatever it was white supremacist list or something. Not only did I not know plenty of the people, several of them I have muted because they hate me. So it's like you just come together with anyone that has walked past you. Oh, you shook hands with that guy? You didn't know who he was? Too bad. You're screwed, man. Yeah, that's it.
No, I think I was telling this to you before we filmed, but I think we live in a McCarthyist era with regard to especially racism, but also other isms. I mean, I hope historians look back on it as that, but we're getting people fired for saying the N-word in an anti-racist context. You know, Papa John's, for example, the CEO of that got fired for saying the N-word.
And it was the guy said it in the context of
Anti-racist, right? Calling his racist of his youth, the heinous things that they would say, right? And he gets fired, and he gets taken off the gym of his local college, just gets his reputation deep-sixed. This is happened leaders to this executive Netflix. So in a meeting about offensive words and closes comedy content. How do you have a meeting about offensive words without saying offensive words? Unless you're just going to be talking like Calvinists the entire time. So he says this, fired. So these are nobody racists. It is completely it is insensitive, and the word racism has been denuded so fully of its moral valence and its moral charge at this point that people we're caring less and less about actual racism too. That's a fear here. Like once you strip this word of all its moral charge, then you have a Boyd and Wolf scenario, which ends up backfiring spectacularly. And I would argue that is happening. We're seeing right. So I think that was also my concern before the election. I made videos about that stuff. Because if he's not Hitler, and for all the reasons that people don't like him, the guy's not Hitler. So if you keep doing that, you won't even break that. And the people that will be sympathetic to your views will be Bill Maher called himself out for doing this. Bush and Romney racists, or whatever it was.
Right, he said that Romney.
Yes. And he called himself out for being hyperbolic. So that when Trump came along, who actually has done clearly or has said clearly misogynist things, is alleged to have said some things that are clearly racist. People don't care anymore because they're so silly. They
So that might have been the worst group I've ever shot. Including the ones at the Garland gun range when I missed the paper at 50 yards. Oh yeah, that was a bad day. I don't feel bad behind the gun right now, and could it be the bullets? Spoke to a couple of people, and they say it's the bullets. I'm currently paying $12 for 20. Do I need to go to match grade bullets to see how I'm actually firing? This is a conundrum. Going from $15 a box to $30 a box is a big thing at the moment. Is it the bullets? Ammo, me, gun, weather, can't get the Kestrel to go. Well, I'm not good on paper, I'll tell you that, I'm not good on paper. Still got a bunch of stuff to fix and we're good, but shoulder's good. Played golf twice this week. No issues there. The drugs, I stopped taking the CBD oil just while I'm taking so many drugs. I'm taking 3 at the moment. So, but feeling really good. So that's what that. Other things are happening in the life, right? Can't do that. Trying to sell the house, move further up north, a little bit up north. Still in the same area, just a little bit up north, but still working, still living there. So anyhow, my hearing protection was keeping my ears warm, and now they're a little bit cold. It's colder today than it was yesterday. It was 81 yesterday, and it's 69, something like that today. Okay, looking at it, they're all on the target, but still very low, very high, very left. 3 are very close to right down the middle, but 3 different 3/4 of an MOA and then a full MOA removed from each other. So, what am I doing wrong? What am I doing wrong? Question of the day. Question of the day. Not very controversial. Stanley Cup playoffs started 2 days ago, or yesterday, I think. I played hockey. I came here to play hockey. Went to camp for a couple of Central League teams and Southern League team. Didn't make it, that's okay. Started skating when I was 22. So I still officiate, I still referee every day. I reffed last night. On the ice 4 days a week, maybe. Used to coach for a living, hockey, and now I coach golf. So, question of the day. Stanley Cup playoffs started. Actually, 2 questions. It's going to take a little bit. Okay, first question. Who's gonna be in the Stanley Cup playoffs, right? So, the Stanley Cup finals. Second question, who's gonna win the Stanley Cup finals? I think Tampa Bay is gonna come out of the East. I want Washington to be back in it again, but I think Tampa Bay is gonna come out of the East. I kind of had a thought yesterday that Tampa Bay would do like Detroit, which is my team, do like Detroit and win 62 and then out in the first round. So we'll see. I really want Washington to win. Who do I think in the West? No idea. No idea whatsoever who in the West. Second question. Golf. The playoffs. Nope, don't believe in the playoffs. In golf, you keep your points in the playoffs. So there was one year, I believe, that Tiger had such a gap in points going into the playoffs, he literally did not have to turn up. to 4 tournaments and still win $10 million. The FedEx Cup playoffs is $10 million for the playoffs and then 1.8 for the winner of the last tournament. I can't remember what it's called. The BMW is the second. Whatever. Okay, so, nope. Don't call the FedEx Cup the playoffs. Nope. Or get rid of the points and start from scratch. 150 in the first, 125, 70, and 30 in the last. Got to make the cut. First cut's 125 from 150. Second cut's 75 from 125. Third cut's 30 from 75. Those 30 are playing for $11.8 million. Boom. Simple. PGA, get yourself sorted out. FedEx, get yourself sorted out. That's not the playoffs. Stop saying that. Okay, that's my controversial thought and question of the day. Who's going to win Stanley Cup playoffs? Okay. Difficult. Got a bit cold, so I've got the beanie on and the Red Wings right here. Red Wings. Can't get the Kestrel to work. I got to go and talk to someone about that. So yeah, it's not today. It's not loading on my Hornady app, which gives all the altitude and temperature, and it's all live. So I just leave this up, and it will not find that, even though in my settings it's connected. So that is an issue. And I don't want to use the Kestrel app. I like the Hornady app. Set it up. The Kestrel app isn't as easy to use. So my issues with this are lessening. I know what they are now. So going to make some changes to the mat, get some stitching into the mat, and be able to load that bipod up. Yeah, so that's that. My shooting today. First one, second one, these 2 flies, awesome, 2 flies. Third one, and then, oh, no, first, second, third, and then fourth. There's 1, 2, 3 out here, 1 and 1 here. So, no idea. I am blindly walking. I'm blindly walking around the desert right now. Can't afford coaching. Asking questions on the internet, and thank you to the people that are giving me help. But nothing is as good as a coach. So we'll see. Trying to get that done. So we just keep going, right? what else can you do but keep going, keep going. So what I am going to do is I am going to buy a box of Hornady match grade 140 grain. These are 125, so I will get 140 grain and just shoot. Obviously the point of impact is going to be different. That 20 or 15 grains is going to be different. So we're going to get the 140 grains. We're going to get one box. Next time I shoot here, we'll be with those Hornadies. Other than that, I'm just going to keep practicing dry firing, keep practicing dry firing, keep practicing dry firing. That's it. That's all I got to do. Thank you once again for watching. I hope you enjoyed my trials and tribulations. And I'll see you next time. Check out my Instagram. I put some pictures on the Instagram, stuff like that. You can link it somewhere on my page. And like and subscribe. If you want to share. Once again, if you know someone who is in the DFW area or not and is okay with this and does, you know, gives help, it'll be interesting. It'll be interesting. Okay, I still have 9 months to get 1,000 yards, so let's see how that goes. Okay, there's nothing else to say but go Red Wings. Play the sounds.